Hello, hello, hello. Happy hump day, y'all. Happy hump day. Oh, that's different. Pushing buttons you shouldn't push. Hi, Trees. Hi, good morning, Brioni. Hi, Sue. Hi, Lori. Hello, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Deborah. How is everybody? Hi, Lisa Hampton. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Happy hump day. Oh, goodness gracious. Trevor needed to go to work a little early today. So he got off a little later yesterday, and then he needed to go in a little bit earlier today. So then he gets a phone call from one of his coworkers that says, like, you better leave early because there's accidents on the freeway. So I feel like I've been up too early. I have this going on my phone driving, so I can only listen. Okay, drive safely, Lisa Hampton. Hi, Laura Simmons. Hello, Sandy Hinkleman. It's nice for four. My body would be aching and moaning and groaning with that kind of weather. My mom used to always say that. I don't know how. She's like, I can't ever live in the snow. My aches and pains. Never understood what that meant. Now that I'm older and I have those same aches and pains, the thought of being somewhere colder than California, which is not even cold, but waking up in that type of pain, oh, kuggly, muggly. Joy, it's not what you think, son. It's packaging. So I'm looking down because I'm playing with resin over here. I will show you guys what I'm doing. Hi, Gail. Hi, Lynn. Hello, Holly girl. I was talking to you guys about the LaBlanche mold that I was waiting for. It came in yesterday. So that's loaded into the store. And so I did pour that right before we came on so that way I can put some, we can paint it and then I can put some wax on there and show you guys what it looks like. Troy, that is literally packaging. Look, it's coming out. It's packaging. It's the blue packaging mommy uses for the store. Look, Troy, it's not anything you want, baby. I promise you. I love you too, son. But look, see, it's packaging. Okay, can you put it away? Hi, Carol. Hi, Helen. Amazon came right before, and I didn't open the box because I knew what it was. And of course, he's, going crazy. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Christine. All right, so if you were here yesterday, you know that we finished up can you guys see it? I just put a couple of little things on there. I put the little boy that's praying, some little trees on there, and then the candle I did find another light bulb for. Okay, son. And none of that is glued down, obviously, because whoever gets it can change it out to whatever. And then after we were done with that, we started working on the wooden sleigh. It was completely just plain wood. We added wood you bin, some molds, and then we're going to do velvet powder, do all the definitions. I was like, what am I doing? So we're going to bring out all the definitions of the mold. So we have that today, and I have a bunch of stuff around me of stuff that we could put into the sleigh. And I actually forgot that I had some little cherub molds. So since I was doing the resin, I poured some of those too because I thought it might be cute to put it on maybe some of the ornaments or whatever we make. So hi, Cynthia Diane. All right, so let me get my desk onto screen. All right, these are the little cherubs. They're just like little Amazon cherubs. They're super cute though. And I had forgotten that I had them. They're itty bitties, but Okay, so this is the LaBlanche mold. So it is the Christmas balls. Now this came out, and when it came out, I had missed it the first go around, and I was so upset because of all the ones that were in that first go. I wanted these. There were a couple of them that came out with this set that will be in the store next week, I think. I just ordered a few of them. These are all limited edition, so once they're gone, they're gone. But this is what they look like. They're so pretty with all the detail and everything on there. So I'm excited that I finally got them in. They are in the store. They're in the new category. They're right on the landing page too. This is Nicole's. Sorry, whoopsie doopsie. Whoopsie doopsie. So, I know they are gorgeous, right? Dang, I should have bought those little cherubs when I got the little gift one. Oh, you guys talking? I'm telling you, this one is really pretty, and I have all of the ones from Prima that I showed you guys when they came, and then obviously the ones from IOD are quite different because those are plain this year. Those are really cool. I actually probably should have poured those because you can decoupage on those. Actually, that's kind of why I did the cherubs, was to stick them on that one. But oh well, I forgot. But so many ideas. So I wanted this to be set up and done before we got started, but the thinner areas aren't set. So we'll just get the sleigh over here because yesterday when I left you guys, I was trying to decide if I wanted to paint the back gold and then the sides and the bottom, the Bourdon. And I was like, God, I don't know. But I think we are going to go ahead and just paint everything on the inside gold. So, I mean, the Bourdon. So, with that being said, there is some of the gold that I still do need to touch up. Can't remember which one. Oddly enough, the newer packaging is the one that I had opened. And then I needed to paint, I missed like a whole spot somewhere on right here, this whole spot. So we're just using the delicate metallic and dark gold. And then we are going to bring out all of the details. We're going to do some foiling. And then we're going to do some, I don't know, I also do have the red wax. I don't know that that'll show up enough, but we'll see. We'll see. But we will start bringing out all the details. And then I've got to figure out what I want to put on the inside. I was thinking to do a bunch of different, like, baubles and have those on the inside, but I obviously wouldn't be able to finish all of that with you guys. That would take a while. So it would probably something that like I start with you guys and then something that I just work on off camera because this sleigh is pretty large and to be doing all of those baubles would probably be a little redundant. So, I'm a flicker. All right, I don't want to paint the bottoms of that just yet. See, that's why I did this prior to, because I didn't want all these molds on the desk. Troy. Thank you, son. Thank you. I have my drink. Thank you. Hi, Miss Luca. Hi, my Monica. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, so I know, son. We will paint all of this, the gold all the molds and everything is that's all the base is going to be gold, but then we will bring out all the detail when we start adding all the other colors to it, because this is very plain Jane, just leaving it gold. We cannot do that. Hopefully by the time I finish painting the gold or using the gold, the baubles will have set up, and then we can pull those out, because we'll need to start the inside off with black in order to get that the Bourdon painted. I think, no, actually I'm not gonna, well, see, I had the gloss, the Bourdon and gloss metallic is quite a different red than this one. And never mind. I was thinking I had to paint it black, but we're going to use this one because the velvet powder on the inside, we're using the burgundy one. Never do mine. Never do mine. Never do mine. What? Oh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry. Yes, absolutely. So sorry for your loss. So obviously there's imperfections in the wood. Not a big deal. Those imperfections will also pick up when we start putting our waxes and whatnot. Troy, did you just pour all of that out? Yep, you sure did. He just poured that whole cup that he brought me of punch down the drain. Okay. Oh, look at that. I gotta get these. I don't like that at all. Okay, now I'm going to just take the flat edge of my brush and paint up here. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Hello, Michelle Chastain. Oh my gosh, Troy. I knew. I told myself to put that in the outside refrigerator. I told myself to, and I still was like, no. He sees that I'm getting my drink right now, so he probably won't do that. Wrong. And then let's do the top of this, and then we will do the inside. Probably end up having to do this again because just like the gold is getting on the top of that, it's probably, the red's probably going to get on the gold. So we'll probably have to do cleanup again, but it's fine. Troy, turn the water off, Pops. Your hammies are going to be all coldy. Lucas is hanging out with Grandma. Baby Lucas. Baby Lucas is going to be 1 year old. One years old. So quickly that went. Oh, Troy, come on. I can hear you making a mess in there. All right. And then let me get I'm just going to get a small flat brush, but it's tightly packed because there are a couple of edges here that I didn't get to with the gold. Not very many though. And then we'll paint the red. Hopefully you got some good rest yesterday, Nicole. Hopefully you got enough sleep for like 3 days. Turn the water off, Pops. Your hands are going to be freezing. Okay, and then I think, I missed all of that up there. All right, I think it's not good. It's not good. Missed it up here too. Okay, now I think it's good. It's good enough. All right. So we've got our gold base down for the most part. Sure, we'll need to do some cleanups with that. All right, let's put those away. Hi, Stacy. How are you? Hi, Marilyn. Hello, Angela. Okay, so I'm just going to put this over here just for a second, and then we'll start on the red. So, again, this is the LaBlanche Christmas balls. That one still isn't looking so ready. Look at how cute these guys are, though. Are these ready? Oh, they're almost ready. They're just little. Are you kidding me? Your sleeves are soaked. You got to go get another shirt for Mama. Go get another shirt. But look he's on a little heart. I don't know if you can see him very well. Go get another shirt. Thank you. Go get another shirt. Another shirt. Go get another shirt. Look at how cute. I don't need to take that off. Go get another shirt. Your sleeves are soaking wet. Goofball. Aren't they sweet? So I thought these would be super cute to just like pop on a couple of the ornaments or what have you. Look at he's got his little hand on his chin. Can you see that? Hi, Leona. It was lovely getting too old for birthdays. My grandson took me out to ooh. And then him's is cutie pie. He looks like he's night-night. I know it's hard to see with all the white. Okay, so those we can use for some bulbs or something. Hi, Miss Kathy. They are super cute, right? Okay, so I can tell this one's good. This one is good. Look at how beautiful that is. Figure we can use these two. This one is, we'll just leave that on there because that'll stick to my table. All right. Ugh. You see? Let's paint these. I want you guys to see these. So I'm just going to paint them quickly. Really quick, like quick, fast, and in a hurry. Then we'll do the, get back to the sleigh. That's what it is. I have the wrong brace on my hand. This is the night brace. I feel like I'm even more restricted than normal. Whoa. 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 Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Hi, Miss Linda. So the shirts that he got for his birthday, the sleeves are a little longer. So I roll them up a little bit, but Troy doesn't like them rolled up, even though they're out of his way. He keeps unrolling them, and then now he's over there at the sink. So I could see him. He's coming back here with a shirt in his hand. So let me hurry up. Nope, I'm not going to be fast enough to paint all of these before he gets back. Here he comes. Here comes Troy. Hold on, Mama. Mama decided to paint black, even though she knew you had to have a shirt on. He's showing you his shirt. Okay. No more water, okay? Don't go in the sink anymore, okay? Don't give me that laugh, okay? Don't go in the sink anymore because your sleeves are too long. If you don't let me roll them up. Okay. They said they liked your shirt, Troy boy. They say you got a nice shirt. Yeah, put it right there. That's fine. You can leave it right there. Did you go finally, Onyx? Chimney. Like sitting a mile away from my desk. No. Don't hit her with your long sleeves flapping around. Okay, let's dry these really quickly, and then we'll put some wax on them. Troy, stop. Because now she's back over here. See? They're not painted the best. You can still see there's some white and whatnot on there. No, son. No, I love you too, but you can't have my phone today. It's like, I don't know what is happening. The dogs, Troy, it's like an obstacle course. Okay, so we're just going to take some of the silver wax, and so you can really see why I'm saying these are so pretty. I don't know. They just look so, I wish I could put them back to back. These would definitely be gorgeous. Like if we did like the sparkling green or the sparkling blue, sparkling gold. This one looks like it can go back to back. series. What's that for? This one. I'm sure this one can go too. This one can go back to back. This one, you would probably have to modify it just a little bit because of what sticks out on the sides. And then that one couldn't, but aren't they beautiful? I know. Hi, Margaret. They are. Hi, Bev. How are you? You two match now. Oh, we do, huh? Okay, there you go, baby. All right. Let's get back to our sleigh. So again, these are in the store. If you're interested, like I said, I really wish. I mean, I'm glad I have them now, but when they first came out, they sold out so quick. When Teresa got the first little batch that she got, they sold out so quick, and I was like, no. Oh, baby. All right, let's get our sleigh back here. So, I don't know, babe. So let's paint the inside of here. So the inside, we're going to paint the acrylic paint, the matte in the Bordeaux color. And that's going to be our base, because then we're going to go in with the velvet powder and put velvet powder on the inside, which is going to be so fun. What are we going to paint with, though? Because I don't want to be here for 10 years painting. Took the day off, spent with my dad's birthday. Aww, it's his birthday. Was his birthday, or it's his birthday today? Okay, so I'm just going to use, so this is the Posh Chalk brush, so I can get into these corners. I've got to. This is the wrong one. It's the one I sleep with. I don't even know why I had that one on. But as if this one isn't bad, that one is really can't move my hand. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. All right. It's a little better, I guess. So I'm just going to get all of the corners and whatnots with this one, so I'm not fighting with the other brush. So anytime you use your velvet powder, you want your base to be as close to your velvet powder as possible. So that way, if you're missing, you know, little areas, you're not having to worry about, like in this case, the wood glaring. Aw, that's so fun. I love that, Bev. Yes, you can drill through resin. Absolutely can. Oh, thank you. This is what I wanted, the TV remote. I did order some of the Bordeaux color in the 20 mils. Those will be here, I think, tomorrow. So we can have, a few Christmas colors, traditional Christmas colors if needed. It was kind of chilly this morning when we got out to the car. And then Trevor forgot his jacket, or the one I guess he wanted to wear with what he was wearing today at work. So he went out in short sleeves, and he's hugging himself because he was cold. And I told him, Troy, what am I going to do with mascara? Thank you. And I told him, I said, how come you didn't start the car and warm it up? I forgot. Gee, my knees. Oh, getting a willy-nilly. Hi, Karen. How are you? See, I told you I was going to need to do cleanup up here. Got willy-nilly. Oh, well. Told myself not to do that, and I still did it. All right, let's get these. Hi, Miss Linda Glenn. Troy. Thank you. I probably have dots all over my face. Okay. Not that we're done, just with this brush, I think. We can just use it for the sides a little bit. I don't feel like I'm getting that brush. Take it to log. Hi, Miss Kathy. I know this one. This is a really pretty red. Like if I were to try to use like a red or paint with red, this is usually the one I default to. Oh, Troy. Thank you, babe. You didn't find anything good, Bev? Well, it was just nice to have the, spend the day and in the morning, go have breakfast, walk around, spend the morning together. Those are all the memory moments. Okay, let's see if I can try not to make too much of a mess of the red on the other side there. Now you want me to roll your sleeves? That's why Mama rolled them. The other one that you dumped in the water, you silly Willy. You silly Willy. They're a little bit long. Mama will stitch them. Yeah, I'll stitch them all. I wash them. Thank you, buddy. Okay. I will get a smaller brush again and detail up close to the edge there. I do it right now with this big old honking one. It's just going to make a mess. I was so irritated with the mail yesterday. The USPS Troy. So they delivered, USPS delivered a really tiny box, and I seen the UPS, you know, the van that they drive now. Well, some of them do anyways. He put a little bitty box on my porch, but also underneath that little bitty box was I think it was 17 boxes yesterday of orders that needed to go out. And I see him walking away from the porch. And so I walked out, I opened the door and I go, "Are you going to take these?" And he goes, "Oh, it's another person. Another person's going to take those." So I just looked at him and I go, "Okay. So tell me why when I left to go take Trevor or pick up Trevor from work, the boxes are still sitting out there." So I told Trevor, I said, "Well, when I get home, I'm going to have to go to the post office and bring all those boxes." He was just lazy. He wasn't my regular. I have a lady. And I mean, it's even hit and miss when she does it, but I can't believe he just looked at me and he was like, he put that little bitty square cube box on top of all of the outgoing ones. And then he tells me, "Oh, it's another person. It's another person." Okay. And my mail comes early. Unless it's, you know, somebody else, it never comes like past. It always comes before I come on live. So guess he didn't think I was coming out or whatever, but not that it mattered because I went out and he's still just whatever. Yeah, I know. It was so aggravating. I know USPS does that sometimes, like, you know, but usually it's not like an itty bitty package like that. I'm serious. It was a little cube box that he delivered. So there was no reason why it wasn't going to come with the regular mail is what I'm getting at. So he lied right to my face. Oh, it's somebody. So I have to pick up Trevor. Like I said, the mail always comes, even when it isn't somebody, even when it's not the regular lady. It's always here before my live, and certainly before I go pick up Trevor from work. Okay. He's seen all the packages and just didn't want to grab them. So now today, there's another, I think, 17 out there. We'll see. We shall see if I'm going to have to go to the post office. I think what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to call again, like what I did when I first moved in here, and they just kept ignoring my requests to pick up. I'm going to have to call. Because after I called, she started picking it up. But, okay. Hi, Barbara Ross. It is. It really is so pretty. It's a beautiful, the Bourdon color is so pretty. So, and then when we put the velvet powder over it, it's very close to this color. So it'll be good underneath. I don't know that we'll do velvet powder all the way up. Well, probably. All right, let's get this little detail done up here and see if I can not. get it all over the gold and have to fix all of that gold. I should have asked him what his name was. Oh, thanks. What's your name? So I would have a name when I call and say, excuse me? Oh, I should have painted the outside of that gold. Oh, well. But it's aggravating because, you know, it's the store. So when they don't pick it up, it takes longer for it to get to the customer, and I don't like that. That's aggravating. And if I wanted to go take it to the post office myself, I wouldn't have it a pickup order on it. Okay, there's that one. No, not for USPS. It's a service they offer. For UPS, I do. So if I am shipping, like usually when I have my auctions, I will ship USPS or UPS, whichever is cheaper, because those boxes are usually, you know, all kind of wonky sizes. So for UPS, I do have to pay. They charge to pick it up at the house. But it's not very much. It's like $4 or something like that. So if I don't feel like lugging all of the boxes down, which usually I don't, I just pay the $4 and he comes and grabs them, which I think is fairly reasonable for them coming over here and picking up all of them. But yeah, no, USPS, that's just the service they offer. Which, I mean, they offer it, they should do it. I think somebody on here the other day was saying that their mail carrier says that she gets paid more or something like that when they do the pickups at the houses. I was like, obviously mine doesn't, because there's a lot of times where she doesn't pick it up and there's an order in for her to grab it. Okay. I think we've got it all. I think it's good. Yes, I do, Evelyn. Hi, Roxanne. Yeah, it's a really good price for them to come out. They'll even do same day. So USPS, like if I were to get an order right this very moment and do a pickup request, it'll always be the next day, which I understand because, whatever the routes, whatever. But USPS, I could actually have them, I could pay the $4 and they'll come out same day. Okay. It's good. Oh, I see wood. Okay, let's dry this and get the velvet powder in there. I'm so excited. It's going to look so cool. I wonder if we should just dry brush with this. Nah, it's not going to look. It's going to be matte. Hi, is what gel? Gel? What gel? Thank you, Evelyn. It was your mail lady, Laura? Oh, your mail lady, the one who said that? Yeah. Definitely not the way it is here, because shoot. Sometimes I think she ignores me on purpose. Because I'm at the end of my court, so she doesn't, you know, she doesn't have to come down here unless she's delivering a bigger package. Because we have the boxes way down there. So you know how they have like the bigger boxes in that metal one? So if it doesn't fit in one of those two boxes, then they, you know, she has to bring it to the house. But she doesn't come down here unless I have something for her, or unless she's got to deliver a box that doesn't fit in the, you know, the mail slot. So she's just like, I don't need to go over there. Well, I'll pretend like I don't see that she has a pickup today. Hi, Melinda. Hi, Connie. Aw. Do you have my Telegram, Connie? I always put out a Telegram when I'm going live. Okay. All right. So in order to use your velvet powder, you need something for it to stick to. And I use the decor glue tacky. And so we'll put the decor glue tacky in there. It usually takes, you know, a couple seconds, 30 seconds, minute for it to tack up. It goes on white and then it does go transparent when it's ready. Don't don't go in with it right as soon as you put it down. So, but I will tell you, this stuff is so sticky. I'm just going to mix it a little bit. I see that it separated a little bit. All right. It is so sticky. So you always want to make sure that you get this covered with the velvet powder. So I know for sure we're going to go all down here. I guess we'll go all the way up. I think it'll be pretty cool. The whole inside was velvet. Okay, so I always tell you, you want to make sure that your powder, the tacky, the glue, God, I can't even talk. The decor glue tacky is laying as flat as possible. And what I mean by that is, you don't want a bunch of like thicker spots. You want to put it down pretty evenly because the velvet powder will stick to all of that. So I'll try not to touch all the goopy on the sides because that's what's giving me all the little glue ickies. So in essence, you don't want to leave your glue like that right there because the velvet powder will stick to all of that glue and then you'll have like a little ripple in your velvet powder. I mean, not that big of a deal, but I don't know. You're working hard to get it a certain way. You might as well make it all nice and neat. All right, so man. So up here on the walls, especially in the corners, you don't want a big buildup in the corners. Can't see yet over here. I'm just going to flick it up. And this is another reason why you want your base color underneath to be the same color as your velvet powder. Because if you don't, get every inch of it, it's not going to be a big eyesore. You've been cleaning? Oh, that's right, Connie. I'm sorry. Okay, let's focus. I'm going to focus on the edges and that first, and then let's go like this, because the back is going to be very visible, right? So I want to make sure we've got that all nice and flat as far as the glue goes. You guys see in there? Kind of. It's not that exciting. It's just glue. I do not think I'm going to put it on the would you bin, because I want to highlight on the would you bin with some wax. All right, let's lighten up all these. I'm telling you, the core glue tacky is so sticky. And if you can have your bottle and it doesn't have any tacky glue on the outside of it, you're stinking amazing. Because every bottle that I have gets goopy and icky like that. I guess I could wipe it off each time, but during a live, I'm not thinking about doing all that. All right, so I did get a little bit of glue right there. I need to wipe that off because it will stick to that. Okay, so I think for the most part, did I do it? Yep, I did. All right, let's get a smaller brush. And you're going to want to get this in water. Don't leave it out, because, oh boy, I've done it and it's not fun. That's when you get the flea and tick comb and you really got to work it in there and get all of that goopy out of your brush. Get up to these edges, and then let's get in here. I'll probably need an even smaller brush, but I wanted to get up here first. You're finally home? Because you have a tendency to wipe it off on the edges, right? Well, when you wipe it off on the edges, then that gets all goopy and it's just a goopy nightmare. Okay, I want that big old glue off. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to flatten that out. And flatten all of that out. You can see now how it's going transparent, right? Still even yet need a smaller brush. And I don't like decor glue tacky on my hands because I feel like I can't ever get it off. Okay, so I'm going to go kind of get around it as best as possible. I'll wipe up whatever I can't, whatever touches, because it's going to touch. I do want to get it up here. Okay, so now I'm just going to in here. It's not the end of the world if it gets velvet powder on it, but I just don't want it there. Jack, that wasn't the... Nobody ever listens to me. That wasn't the bell. That wasn't the bell. I'm just saying. Melinda, I got it at the Hope Chest. It was after Christmas. I think it was probably like the beginning of the year. I picked it up at the Hope Chest. I shouldn't even fuss with this, but I'm not going to. And it was all wood. Well, I mean, not was. It is all wood. Okay, I'm going to clean out the corners and really, again, make sure that there's not a lot of buildup in the corners because the glue is going to stick. I mean, the glue. The velvet powder is going to stick to all of that. And then whatever's not shiny, I can tell whatever's not shiny doesn't have the decor glue tacky on there. You can always go in and put some more tacky glue on there. But, you know, ideally you don't want to, once you put your velvet powder down, you don't want to wet it with anything. And I always get asked, do you have to seal it? No. So once you put the velvet powder on there, that's it. You don't seal it with anything. Okay, I don't think I see anything else that's still matte. Oh, and then I tip it up. Okay. I think everything else is shining, meaning it has glue on it. I think we're good. See, look at it. It's all goopy. And then if I try to wipe it, oh, yucky, 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 yucky. Ugh. All right, let's just put it. It's good enough. Geez, Margaret. Yes, definitely prayers for your daughter. Y'all. Okay, while that's all going transparent, let's work on getting some definition in this bad boy. Okay. Let's just grab the waxes out. So I am going to run a little bit of the antiquing paste. You guys know the Umbra. I got to run the Umbra through everything first. And then we will put in some like reds and whatnot in there. So let's get out some brushes. Some brushes. And then we'll tip it up and I'm going to get the Umbra and a shop towel. Yes, so there's would you been here, all on the edgings here in the back there. It was just a plain wood sleigh. So we just added some would you been, a couple of, we added a Zuri wreath mold. Hey. Oh, I feel my hand is sticky. Okay. So we're just going to right now put some depth in everything. wipe it back or not. Totally, this is always your preference. We're gonna go in and get some little dimension out of these first, because right now everything's super duper flat. Beautiful gold color, but it's all one color and it just looks really kind of, I always say elementary, but I really don't know what else to say. I forgot that needs to be gold. How else to describe it? Okay. So let's go through. And without it having a bunch of the molds and whatnots on there, I don't know if you can tell very much. I can here in person. But there's just such a big difference. And what's nice about the wood is, I don't know if you could see, it's picking up the texture of the wood with the antiquing paste. Hey, Nikki. So again, we're just going to and then I'm only wiping back just to kind of blend. I'm not trying to wipe it off. So I'm going to come and flick on the edges here. Okay. And then let's turn it like this. So this is the Zuri, the wreath mold. And I especially want to go around that mold to give it a shadow. You guys can see it? Oh, yay. And I still have not painted the bottom. I will paint the bottom and the bottom of the rails, but since I'm moving it around a lot, like I always do, I usually don't paint the bottoms on camera anyways. Okay, so now let's okay. So even not doing anything else to it, it already changes so much just by putting some shadowing in there. Good morning, Sharon. Okay, let's just wipe back. Just to blend it. I'm not trying to go to the edges and wipe off. I'm more so wiping off in the middle just to almost fade it. Okay, and then let's get the top of this here, this side. Okay. So just with a little bit of antiquing, that's all it was already. It just gives it a totally different look. It's not just so, I don't know, that, you know, the gold, like I said, is so pretty, but you need to add your highlights. You need to add the dimension. Otherwise, it just looks like something's missing. Something's wrong. Okay, we're done with our antiquing paste. Now let's get out the, so I'm going to take the gold. On a smaller brush. And we're going to come up here to the woodgie bin that's up here. And all the way out to the end here so that I have white pressure. And I'm just going to flick that. Okay, now where it's on the high points here, I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to drag. Okay. So just on the high points. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to drag that out. And it just helps blend it. Okay. It's the Bordeaux color. This one. All right. So all in here is pretty much ready, but I can see all of these annoying little glue bobbers. So I'm going to hold on. If I can. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. No, I probably can't pull them off. They're just going to like get gummy. All right, never mind. There's just a couple back there. We'll see what it does on the velvet powder. I'll probably have to pound out the velvet powder. Oh, that one came off. All right, that one was the worst one. All right. Okay. Before we do any more waxing, let's get the velvet powder on the inside because I'm going to need to start grabbing this, and I don't want to grab and get my fingers all sticky. So we're going to get our drop tray. We'll get the big Mama Jamma. And let's get a little brush to flick this all. And I don't like that one. Where's my one I use? This one. Okay. All right. I know the sleigh looks big, and it, you know, you might think you need a ton of velvet powder, but honestly, you really, really, really don't. You can do it however you like. I know people, you know, they like to place it in there with their fingers, like pinch and push, and I don't know, whatever you want to do, by all means. I'm just going to take it, and like always, I always kind of tap it to where I need it to go. I love using the velvet powder, but it's frustrating for me when I use it because I can't ever explain to those of you who have never used it what it's like. It is the coolest stuff. I mean, if you have velvet anything, that's exactly what this is. It's velvet. But can you see? Oh my good. And it's just so soft and fuzzy and just, it's like supposed to be Santa with his velour suit. Okay, so with that tapping, all of this is covered. All of the bottom is covered. So I'm going to put in some more and get the sides covered. Yeah, the Bordeaux paint will be in my shop in the 20 mils next week. But if you want the bigger, you can get it on my TH Decor. This one's kind of awkward. So you know what I will do with this is I will take my brush and move it along, which you can do that too. I usually like to tap it because it just gives you just exactly what it needs. It sticks to. And then everything else will fall out. Okay, so now let's get all the excess off of the side there. And use that for the back. So if you can see, everything that's shiny is just the tacky glue. It hasn't gotten the velvet powder on it yet, right? So I am going to use the brush to move it over here too, because I need to move it up into this little area here in that groove. And up in here, but that's what I don't want it to do. I don't want the brush hair to stick in there because it will. Really? Really? That's how you feel? That's how it feels. Honestly. It is stuck in there. Hold on a minute. I need two hands. I need two hands, the left and the right. Oh, you dirty dog. Come off. You know what? It's just moving back and forth because it's stuck in there really good on that left side. Now I got you. Oh my gosh. Technical error. Hold on. Huh! No, it's getting on mine. I do need some out here though, because there is sticky up there. So let's see if we can flick it up and over. The inside of the sleigh reminds me of a red velvet cake. Made a love child. Okay, let's get that. Because there's still a lot of velvet in there. So again, you really, you would think because of how big the sleigh is that you need a lot, but you really don't. Most of it's going to come back out. Once you get it all tapped in. All right, so we just have this last side. So let's see if we can get everything tapped down and then over. Woo! Okay. And then let's pour a little bit over here. And then let's just move this so we can be done. So this is what I was talking about, that if you do have kind of a bigger area that you have found that you've missed, that you want to put more velvet decor glue tacky on, you can. Just be careful because you don't want to wet it. Sorry, y'all. But can you see all of that that's falling back out? You don't necessarily want to wet the velvet powder again. So if you do have an area that you want to, that maybe it's a bigger area and it's just not cutting it, even though it's the same color underneath, you can really tell. Just be careful when you're putting more decor glue tacky on there. Okay, and then I always get a fluffy brush and go in there and just kind of brush everything, because I'm telling you, a lot is going to come out that you probably don't think would. So just get your brush. A fairly a softer brush, though. You don't want to go, go crazy on it. Get out of the woody bit now. And then off on this side. Look at that. How amazing does that look? Oh my goodness. And it's all soft and fuzzy and furry. Is that? Yep, there's a brush here in there. Hold on. That's not stuck. I love it. It is so super satisfying. Okay. But let's get these out. And then let's put this back into my my jar here. But if you can see, look at how much is in the catch tray. You don't really, like I said, you're not really using a whole lot, because it's really a very thin layer that goes in there and sits on the sides of there, or sits inside of there, I should say. All right, let's get all of this back in there. And you absolutely want a catch tray because, like I said, you're going to end up putting a lot of that back. I hear Troy walking around on my head, and Nick is sleeping. So, there we go. All right. There's a lot of velvet powder on my desk, but I'm not trying to do all that right now. I'm not trying to put all of that back in the jug. Okay. Oh, look, there's a bunch on the. I know, Onyx. It's Troy. He's walking around up there. All right. Actually, let's just do this. Robin. All right, I'm just gonna clean up the excess first and then wipe it before I make a big mess. On the other side too, or no? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna get a towel and brush off all the velvet powder dust. Just did that. Okay. It's not as bad as like foil though. Like once you brush it away, it's not like foil and it keeps coming back. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. I love it. We have a few Australians in here today. You want to sit in it? The one piece I made is a pen holder, and every time I move it, a tiny bit of velvet comes off. Maybe should have put it on a piece I use every day. I've never had velvet powder come off. Did you use the decor glue tacky? I know. Sharon and Nikki Hunter and now Robin are all in Australia. Okay. So now we did, I'll clean it all up. There, I can still see velvet powder. Anyways, let's go on here. Let's test out, where did I put the waxes? So, this is going to be a problem, though. We don't want it in the molds. So I was looking at the waxes, and if we did a red, I think this one, I don't think this is red enough. I don't know. We can try it. Cinnabar. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Let me see if any of my thin waxes, I can't remember if I have any thin waxes that color. Hold on a minute. I don't know if I have any. I have a ton of Cinnabar waxes that I don't use enough. All right, let's play. Let us play. So we have, let's put them out and see what we're working with. So this one is Fire Ruby. I think that's going to be the winner chicken dinner. Oh my goodness, I got my order yesterday. I love the nativity. Oh, yay, Barbara, I'm so glad. Okay, that one is Red Flame. And now, I love y'all, and usually I would just swatch this stuff on my hands, but let me tell you something about Cinnabar waxes. It touches to skin, and it will not come off. I mean, it'll come off, but... All right, so... Oh, yeah. I think we're going to use the first one that I pulled out, which was Fire Ruby. Red Flame is beautiful, but too. And that one's got a little bit too much orange, too. So we're going to go with Fire Ruby. Hot diggity. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. Let us play. Let us pray. Let us play. Okay, so we're going to go in with a fluffy duffy. And again, I'm holding it all the way out to the end of the brush because I don't want very much pressure. right? And we're just going to do some, oh, it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So the same thing that we did on the back. Just putting a little bit on there. All right. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah. Are you guys near each other? Are any of you guys near each other? Okay, so again, I'm going to just swipe back and forth first on the very tops. And we're going to go back down it. That boy has not stopped walking on my head since I mentioned it. How long ago now? It sounds like he's walking laps up there. Come on. Look at that. Well, now that the light adjusted, you can't see it. Put it down. Oh my goodness. So if you can see that side and this side, I don't know if you can even see it. The light adjusted when I held it. Or not the light, but the camera adjusted to the light. So again, we're just going to go swipe back and forth. Okay, and then we're going to pick up a little bit more and go up and down. Inside there. Y'all, I loved it. Okay, I'm going to go a little crazy now, see? It is so pretty. I don't know. I'm trying to see what you guys can see. In my camera, it looks like it's blown out. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Hi, Betty. Oh, hi, Betty. Two Bettys. Same time. Oh, my cuggly muggly. All right. Let's pick that up again, and let's... Again, same thing. We don't want to hold it too close. Unless you want a lot of color down, then hold it closer to the ferrule. Totally, up to you. But if you're just trying to get the highlight of it, you want to hold your brush at the very end. closer to the ferrule, the harder the more pressure you have. Oh, Coogly Moogly. It's gorgeous. Holy guacamole. Finnabair waxes were the very first waxes I'd ever used. And her waxes are what made me fall in love with wax, using waxes. And I never used to paint. That's a funny story. I never used acrylic paint. Never, ever. Everything was waxes. I mean, I would maybe paint with black or white base, but everything was an acrylic, was a wax. I didn't have like different colored acrylics because that's what I used, was all Finnabair waxes. His pickup, Rochelle? Hi, Lori. Oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta. I don't know about what you guys think, but I'm in love with it. It's just so pretty. In the molds, though, let's look at putting in a little bit of variation in the molds. The molds can handle it. I don't want, this is a travesty that we have to waste this, but I don't want like a bunch of colors in the sleigh. The sleigh is gold and the burgundy color. But in the molds themselves, let's see. If we can put a little bit of green in there, just a little bit. I have a few of these that I haven't even opened yet. But I also know that Pentart, we have some different greens as well. But I'm going to open this. So this one's moss green, and we might use a couple of them. It's not going to overtake it by any means. We're just going to add a little bit of color variation to these, to the bell in the front and the wreath in the back. All right, let's pop this. And that's a cool looking green. What do we got there? Is that going to be like, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Mikey? Hi, Miss Shauna. Miss Shauna? My pant leg is like all the way up on my calf. That's the one. That's the one. All right, so let's just get a little bit of this. So this is moss green, but again, we also have green and turtle green. And okay, pasta sauce. Oh, okay. Everything was looking the same. Let's just touch a couple of these leaves just to bring a little bit of the green into the mold. Not a ton. Just do a little color variation in there. My eyes were playing tricks on me. It's not perfectly on there by any means, but it's just breaking it up a little bit and putting a little bit of contrast in there from all the gold and then the red, right? And then as usual, you can add as much. See, that's the bow that was giving me a hard time. Look at, it's one of the weird, so there's the tail. I don't know. Y'all, when I put this mold on, I couldn't figure out where the tails were and the loops were and all the other things. I'm just kind of going back over some of it, making sure there's no clumps of green sitting anywhere. Hi, Regine. Wait, did I say, Regine? Did I say hi to you? I don't think I did. I'm sorry. Okay. So you see, I know that's so far up on the camera, but it just adds a little bit of variation on there. So that way it's just, just breaks it up a little bit. And we'll get that little bell up front and we'll do the same thing. Not a whole lot again, just a little. Just a little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit here and a little bit there. I'm going to wipe some of that off of that brush. And I'm just going to come back in and kind of blend out so there's not a bunch of green sitting anywhere. To the tops too. That one's a lot smaller, so there we go. Am I blurry because I'm way up on the camera? Sorry, guys. So that's our sleigh. Look at that beautiful velvet. And we have our pretty molds, adding that little bit of something. We could actually even go back in there with a little chameleon. So this is the green chameleon. And one might think, well, why would you do that? Well, I'll show you. Just on like the little berry areas here. And the flowers. And it just gives it a little shift. Ever so slightly. If you have your chameleon gold, that would work too. It's just different ways to get a little bit of color in there without changing your colorway, right? So party. All right. So that is pretty much, see now what's going to happen. Oh, Terry, why? It's just chameleon. I love my chameleons. Okay, putting it down. Thank you. So that's pretty much the sleigh. Now, the only thing else to do really is to figure out what's going in the sleigh. So here, let me show you guys. I always do that and I can't figure out. So this is our wooden sleigh with just a little bit of wood jibbin. It just took it up a few notches, right? And we could actually even put like a really pretty like something here too, because the sides, I think it would be okay, and it could handle something on the sides as well. So that way If you're looking at it from the front, there's a little something, something. If you're looking at it from the back, there's a little something, something. So that's that mold with just a little bit of color in there. And then, you know, obviously the inside is a big eye catcher, but also, I don't know, maybe we look at what else we could put on the sides. I don't know. I wouldn't want it to be anything crazy, though. It would literally have to be something to follow the shape. I don't know. I'll look at my widget bin pieces, and if something looks like it would fit, then, you know, I'll show you guys, and then we can decide. So now my thought is what to put on the inside, because I had said, like, I have a ton of these, right? A ton of them, like big, small, whatever. I also have different baubles that we could do all kind of things to, crafts and stuff. And then I have like little things from like the Dollar Tree that we could just sit in there, like little ornaments that we could just sit in there. That would be cute too. So I don't know if, I think I have to look at this one as well and see, like, do we start doing a bunch of ornaments? See, those are just the Dollar Tree ones. Do we start doing a bunch of like cute ornaments and putting them in there? Would somebody use this for something else during Christmas, though? Like, if this was yours, would you want something in there already, or would you want to put stuff in there? Because I also think it would be really cute to have, like, a bunch of... You always make nothing into something spectacular. Oh, thank you. Amazing box ticket. But I also think it would be cute, like, if somebody were to put, like, you know, like, I don't know, like candies in it too, right? These aren't real. But, like, if somebody wanted to put, like, candies in it, like, if on Christmas. So, I don't know. Like, what would you do with it? Mix packages and ornaments. Put packages in there, fake ones. Oh, did I not bring the bag? The one bag that has all the big, like, ornaments. Look at it. I have a little deer. I have those big ornaments. We have, like, the little, like, snowballs. I have something with the big, like, fake ornaments, like the styrofoam that has that glitter stuff on there. So, I don't know. So, we can kind of... Packages and candles. Packages would be cute. How about putting the ornaments in a velvet bag? I wish that would be super cute. Like a big red velvet bag. I'm sure I could order one. Like pine cones but I have a ton of stuff. Like a ton of stuff. Look, I have a lot of like little stuff like that. I'm glad I'm looking through this because I would have never found my TV remote that Troy gave me earlier. Like a bunch of little like things that we can do to it. Like look at that little Santa that we can make ornaments. I have a bunch of bells that we can do things to. So I don't know. Wait, maybe we mess around and make a couple of oh, well, remember I still had the deer. Remember the deer? The paper mache deer that I had pulled out that thought that it could kind of be like set, you know, it could be set out with this. I don't know. Maybe a tree resting on the side. I have a bunch of tree cones out here. So Santa with a sack on his back. I'd have to order a Santa. I can't make a Santa. What kind of fabric, Connie? Like if you were putting, I actually have not tried to put velvet powder on fabric. Like, like a canvas bag or something like that. I've never tried it. I don't know why you couldn't, but I haven't tried it. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to wash whatever that is that you're putting the velvet powder on, because you don't want to get the velvet powder wet. You know what I mean? So pine ones with gold diamond pine ones. Look at pine cones with that gold diamond dust. I've got a bunch of pine cones here. Big ones, small ones with the, you know, all the different like berries and stuff. So anyway, so tomorrow when we come back, that's what we're going to work on tomorrow is, I guess, whatever to put in the sleigh, because it needs a little something. Like I wouldn't, you know, I don't know. And then it would all need to be removable because somebody may not want anything in there, might want to put their own stuff in there. So yeah, it would be interesting. Let me know what happens when you do it. So, all right. So tomorrow when we come back, we'll mess with ornaments and all the things to put in the sleigh. I mean, it's humongous. So I look at all that stuff in there and it doesn't even do anything. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Don't forget, go check out the ornaments, because we could even do like these kind of ornaments too and put them in there. So I don't know. All righty. I'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.